just about ready to roll. James Wood up now for the Mets. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Gray, 36 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That's the ball.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Makes the grab, one away. One out man at first. Here's Juan Soto. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul out of play. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Hot shot and he can't knock it down.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in.
Story to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Digging in, Jarren Duran. Ripped, but it curls foul. He swings and fouls one off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Trevor Story now.
Ball, that's down.
Runner on the go. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. One down. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Man at first, one away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here now the Red Sox DH. Brent Rooker. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. On the ground as he checked his swing. Lindor gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Boston, top of the second, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under this one. And there's one down. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Outside. That's the ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away. The changeup missing. Full count now. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball.
Ball.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Bang! He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Now here is Roman Anthony. In the air to left center. Soto moving under this one. And there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. This one in the air center field. Robert under it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, here's the Mets leadoff man, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
This to third. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Juan Soto.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Check swing, didn't go. Now 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center field. Wood on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
No, that's out.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Trevor Story. On the ground to the left. Beatty to first. That's the inning. Back here in Boston. On to the fourth. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco.
That's in. Ball. Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Here is Marcus Simeon. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No, that's it.
In the dirt. 2-2 down. Now one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. A big swing and a miss. And that's where the swing. Bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Nick Kurtz.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there. He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Left field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. First and second, no outs. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Another 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 aboard with 1 out. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope, ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Line drive. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
That's down and in. Just misses. Full count now. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Rafael at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swings and misses. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Peyton Coleman.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're at the top of the 5th. Sent down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. That one found hard the other way. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Goes down looking for the strike. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Right side, Simeon. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2. Nick Kurtz up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. You can this is goodbye. And we are tied. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Brent Rooker. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smoked on the ground a second. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now at Fenway, top of the 6th inning. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Sliced hard but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now it's going to be Marcus Simeon.
No, ball.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. To third, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's the ball.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's
Well,
the
I would
ball.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To the right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits off the monster.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Runner takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That one missed. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. What a play to end the inning. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 7th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. So they're making a move for a bat off. Bench, Mark Vientos. He represents the go-ahead run. Greg Weitzer comes on now. Mets going with a pitch hitter. Ronnie Mauricio. He represents the go-ahead run. That one fouled off. Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 up, 2 down. Luis Robert now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Ball. Outside.
So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And left set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. The other way, and that's a fair ball. in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Nick Kurtz. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Polanco steps on the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. Outfield playing. Luke Weaver will take over here. That one ripped but foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
1-1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time, and there's two away.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Abreu stands in but two away as he takes a ball.
No, that missed.
The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at third. Near the bottom of the seventh. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, James Wood. In the air to left center. Anthony on the move to the alley. One up, one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air center field. And there's two away. Here's the left. Fielder, Juan Soto. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran. Ribbed, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Late swing, fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Base hit into right center. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That clips the corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Romy Gonzalez.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. The 1-1. Just missed. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Payoff pitch. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 1 out. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. This one in the air, right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores. Jared Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Up towards right center field. Robert gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. Here's the second. Marcus Simeon, 1 for 3.
Number 22,
Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ronnie Mauricio now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike 2. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss at a slider. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Alvarez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. Whitlock is just 1 strike away. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's Luis Robert.
For the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
That's the ball.
Tying run at the plate. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
And now here is James Wood. Yawar. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB Weinberg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3.